Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is suing the state of New York. Last month, Bailey was in Washington testifying before the House Judiciary Committee against Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's prosecution of Donald Trump. Now he's petitioning the U.S. Supreme Court to lift the partial gag order against Mr. Trump in the case. He says he's filing the suit to ensure that every Missourian has a chance to exercise their right to hear from their preferred presidential candidate. What do you make of this, John Hancock?
Well, I think you're seeing this play out in Republican primaries all over the country where there's very little policy daylight between Will Scharf and Andrew Bailey. And what they're both trying to do is to get as close as they possibly can to Donald Trump in order not to lose votes in a Republican primary. And it's politics.
We're going to talk about Scharf in just a second. What about this lawsuit?
Could not have said it better than what John just said. It is 100% completely performative. It's a waste of taxpayer resources. And that's the important thing that people need to understand is they're using your tax dollars to go up and act a fool in New York. New York, of all places. Missouri, we don't have enough issues to focus on here?
Like Cori Bush, as we talked about earlier, Bailey has a stiff Republican primary challenge from a member of the Trump legal team, Will Scharf. Scharf is a former policy advisor to disgraced former Missouri Governor Eric Schmitt. He's a former federal prosecutor, and he worked to advance Trump appointees for the U.S. Supreme Court. He's a frequent commentator in conservative media circles. He's on Fox News a lot. How do you see the Scharf-Bailey race?
Both of them are trying to pretend like they're the lawyer for President Trump. One's actually getting paid to be it, which is Will Scharf, and Andrew Bailey's using your taxpayer dollars. I don't see much difference between these folks. They're fighting it out to try to tell you I love Donald Trump the most.
John?
I wouldn't assume he's getting paid. But, I think it's going to be a very close race. The polling I've seen would indicate that Bailey's got the edge, but we still got several weeks to go, so we'll see.
Who's better for the Republican Party? Is it really? Michael says there's not much difference between the two. Is there?
I think on a policy level, there's not a whole lot of difference between them. And now incumbency has been historically pretty powerful in Missouri. And so I would give the edge to Bailey here.
Final thoughts are next. First, Bomberito.com drone fox over Portage de Sioux in St. Charles County, home of the Our Lady of the River Shrine, where they hold an annual blessing of the fleet for boaters every August. It's coming up.